The Morning Star candlestick pattern is a reversal pattern that potentially identifies the change in market direction from going down to going up. I'm going to show you what it looks like and how we calculate it here at TradeOxy. The Morning Star candlestick chart pattern is a technical analysis pattern that requires 3 candlesticks in order to calculate it. To meet a series of conditions in order for it to be considered a Morning Star candlestick pattern. Firstly, the first candle must be bearish in nature, indicating a downwards trend. The second candlestick can actually be bullish or bearish, although in my example I've shown it as bearish. However, the body must be quite small, indicating a bit of indecision in terms of the price move. And finally, that third candlestick must be a green one or bullish in nature. Once you've met these conditions, you can say that you've identified the Morning Star candlestick pattern, and here's how we calculate that at TradeOxy for our scanner platform. First, we calculate the first and third candlesticks to make sure that the first one is bearish and the second one is bullish. Then we look at the middle candlestick and make sure that its body is less than 20% of the size of the first candlestick, indicating that it's quite small. Then we look at the difference in the price between the first and the second candlestick and make sure that there's a gap in that price movement. Once these conditions have been met, we identify the Morning Star candlestick pattern and notify that across all of our platform. The theory behind this candlestick chart pattern is that it identifies the change in the direction of price movements on a particular asset. You can see this in the first candlestick being quite a large bearish one, indicating significant price pressure downwards. The second candlestick then identifies a little bit of indecision in that price movement, or unsure as to what direction it's heading in, which is why the body is significantly smaller than the first one. Finally, the bullish candle at the end identifies that the price pressure has now changed to be upwards in nature or bullish, identifying that potentially the price is going to continue going upwards. At least that's the theory. On the TradeOxy platform, you can take our calculations and apply to any of the tens of thousands of different assets that we track and calculate on. This includes the US stock market, crypto markets, and foreign exchange markets, which I think is pretty cool. Not only that, you can actually apply these calculations to multiple different time frames. Hopefully, this really helps you out with your trading, and just remember that all trading is at your own risk.